is the word.
Ladies,
there it is.
What's
There
the
it
word?
is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. If you don't know by now, man, let me introduce this man. Every Wednesday, 5 o'clock p.m., you know we gonna call that Pittsburgh Steelers alum, that West Virginia Mountaineer alum, where it's almost heaven. I'm
Almost
talking
heaven.
about one half of the locker mates, and this is my mother freaking locker mate, the one and only Terence Garvin, aka TG. Oh, we love that, TG. We love that. Oh my God.
There you go.
Round of applause.
There you go. There you go.
I
There you
had to
go.
silence the crowd a little bit, bro. They was going crazy for you over here, man. You know how this thing goes. Heck yeah, man.
I love it. I'm
Yeah.
here for it.
So this is perfect timing, man. We've had so much that we've been discussing today. We just gonna get you right in so you can hop in this convo, all right? So first off, we know 4th of July is coming up. We've been talking fireworks. Some people are pro firework, others are anti firework. We obviously know NFL history. We know one guy took an L with the fireworks.
Don't play with the fireworks, man. You got too much. You got way too much to do, man. You need your hands, need your fingers, all the detail. Don't play with it. Let the.
Are you
leave
talking
that to the
just
pros.
to NFL players or everyone?
Well, you know, everybody can't do the same. I'm talking for the league guy, like the guy that has to grab somebody in the
Man.
next month, the guy that has to put hands is your toolkit. Like the guy that, man, leave that alone.
What
man.
about
Leave
the
it to
accountant
pros.
out there that needs his hands for the computer?
I mean, I'll tell him to leave the fireworks alone too, but that might be different. He might can bounce back differently. His brain might be his power. Just, man, if you gotta put hands on somebody, if your job is to turn a corner, if your job, if your job is to catch this football, if your job is to throw it, if your job is, man, leave them fireworks alone, man. Let it go.
No,
You know what I mean?
That's facts. Coach him up, man.
A rookie year contract right now is a 3-year, $2.9 million. Man, leave them fireworks alone. Man.
Hey, you
know
get all
what
the
I'm
fireworks
saying?
you want when you done, man. You get
Come
all the
on,
fireworks you
man.
want when it's over.
You go light them up in the back end. Leave them alone right now.
Are you a
Leave 'em alone.
fireworks guy in general?
Man, you
Like,
didn't just
now that
hear
you're
me
out
go
of the
through
league?
that whole
I
line.
know. Now you're out of the league. Like,
He said absolutely not. Get him away from me.
Man, I'm gonna go watch them. Like, I'll
I'm
watch.
with you.
I need to see them professionally done, man. I'm not for the hood works ain't for me. Man.
The hood works. Hey. When they say back it up, Terry, put it in reverse. Put it in reverse. Yeah. You know what time it is,
I'm
bro.
not for the hood work.
Oh, man. Respect on that, man. All right. So we all on the same page. Hey, if y'all hearing it, y'all heard it from me. You've heard it from Deke. You've heard it from TG now. All right. So that's JMU. That's Pitt. That's West Virginia. That's league. That's fans. That's everybody included. Please leave the fireworks to the professionals. And if you
Leave it to the
decide that you want to be that person, do not be intoxicated. Please be sober. Read the manual. Take your time.
Man, just read the manual. Know once you light it, you gotta let it go. Let it go. It's better to let it go early than to let it go late.
Oh, you can say that again.
If you
Yeah,
don't do
dog.
anything, let it go
Ain't
early.
that the
Let
truth?
If you hold them too long, that might be it.
Treat it like a player, man. Yeah.
Man, let it, yeah,
Hey,
man,
hey,
it's better.
you're
I'd
too
rather say
early.
whoa than sick. Like whoa, than sickle type.
Yeah.
Man. Like
It's
I don't
bad.
know. I seen JPJ. Like I've dapped him up. You know what I mean? Like not
Hey,
just. I dapped him up though. You know what I mean? Not to be
Hey,
like that.
that's real life though. If you've seen him in person,
Yeah,
it
I've
changes
seen
your
him.
perspective. Seeing it on TV is one way. If you see it in person, you're like, bro, this is actually crazy.
Like, bro, that's a nub.
I
Like,
knew
it
him
looks
before. I seen it before, and then unfortunately, we seen it now. He's like, yeah.
Man, I've had combos. I've like dapped him up.
Right.
Yeah, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
And then the amazing part is he like don't blink. Like a lot of people don't walk that type of stuff off, man. So I'm just saying, leave them fireworks alone, man. That ain't. Let it go.
That's
Let it
real
go.
life. That's real life. All right.
That's not how you want to go back, man. Don't be the guy.
Hey,
Don't
ain't
be
that?
the guy.
Don't ever want to be the guy, man. Never want to be the
Don't be
guy.
the guy. Don't be
All
the guy.
right. So that was the first thing that we had to get with you on, man, because like I said, we've been having that convo to start this day off. The next thing that we kind of walked into was we got to talk about running backs, right, for the Steelers. And initially we were like, yo, all-time rankings, how would you rank your guys? And we all were kind of like, Franco and Bussy, Jerome Bettis, those are like top 2. But then it was like, who's that third guy? L. Bell was mentioned a ton. Willie Parker, obviously 2-time Super Bowl champ, holds the longest touchdown run in Super Bowl history. That's also a part of it. And then people brought up how if Najee Harris rushes for 1,100 yards this year, he's going to be 5th all-time on the Steelers' all-time rushing list. So the convo became, okay, well, who would you put as that third guy, so to speak, when you're talking L. Bell, Najee, and Willie P.? And Paul is just kind of up in the air because we're like 1 game sample, or are we talking full career? How you taking them? So we've had to answer on both ways. We want you to answer it both ways, though. The first one being, if you got 1 game tomorrow between L. Bell, Najee, and Willie P., who are you putting out there?
2-6.
Okay.
Nothing to talk about.
And then
I like Willie Parker.
From a Steelers legacy standpoint.
Hold on. He was explaining.
Okay, go ahead.
Explain why you taking him on a 1 game sample real quick. Explain it.
I like Willie Parker. Like I've seen that whole story. Like I was kind of tapped into that story being with my agency. You know, so I got to see that in a sense from another viewpoint. Like, the stories of it, and man, longest running in history and how he run. And he was a good running back. Yeah. He ran hard. He hit it hard. 2-6 was special. I just think the fact his departure made people not realize, like, it makes you not feel as he was that special. Like, 2-6 was special. 2-6 was making people totally missing that hole. Like, 2-6 is in the Ring of Honor if he doesn't leave. Like, no question. Like, type. 2-6
you don't think
is
he
like,
still get in?
He still might.
He's still getting in there.
He still might.
Yeah.
Like, to me, see, I was gonna say something.
Man, listen, TG, you come up here to catch and shoot. We not asking you to be the
I
point guard. Catch and shoot, bro. Catch and shoot, bro.
I'm really kind of like, I love Bettis. Like, Bettis was a dog. Franco's before my time. Like that whole, but he's a historian. Like, those are legends. Like, to me, I'm kind of like, like 3-6 would be my number 3 because 2-6 might be my number 2. Like, that was a special runner to me. You know what I mean? I really
you putting 2-6 over that gold jacket?
I know that's a gold jacket. To me, I think 2-6. Like, it's different eras of the running back. You know what I mean? So where do we?
The bus was carrying those offenses.
He was, and it's like I just come from a different era of football. I come from that era of football where you got to get out in this pass era and get out here and make somebody miss and catch the pass going out. And you do got to get the handoff and make that go. Mm-hmm. And then you got to step up in the pass game. Like, 2-6 gave you all phases of the game. You know what I mean? Like, 3-6 wasn't super going to go out for a pass, but he was a horse. He's the buzz.
You see what he did to Urlacher?
That's the buzz. You know what I mean? I seen him do it. Like, that's the buzz. Like, the buzz. They literally called him the buzz. Like, it is what it is. So it's like,
wait till they get a load of me. Come on, man.
You come on, respect. So it's like, that's a huge man. Like, those don't work in this game no more. So it's kind of like, I think that's just one of them questions where it's like, what era of football are we in? Ray Lewis to Shazier, like, type. Like, they're both elite, great. Ray Lewis a gold jacket, but at this very moment in this game, I want a Shazier. You see what I mean?
Okay.
So it's not yeah, there you go. You
no,
I'm
with you. So this is perfect because that's what we did it 2 ways. We love the one part because, if you want to go with the athleticism, the game is evolving, all that other stuff, that's great. Now, the next element is overall legacy, though, as a Steeler.
And
like, think of it this way: you got a Steelers museum.
So are we just talking
TG, listen to him, TG. Hold on,
you got a Steelers museum. Who deserves the bigger statue? Think of it that way.
Steelers museum. Who get the biggest statue? You know how 70 was like, I got that little, like, the mini one, and we like, that's like arguably one of your greatest players ever. It's like, what's the size on these statues, man?
So between Bell and Willie Parker and Najee Harris.
Who getting the bigger statue? L. Bell, Willie Parker.
In Steeler building?
Yeah, just in Steelers building.
Steeler building?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I think it's a tough combo.
Because Willie got two of them things.
That dude might be Willie Parker. Like,
Yeah.
Willie Parker has the longest run in Super Bowl history,
Uh-huh.
but he stressed on that. He changed the dynamic. It's all about Super Bowls. Road to 7. You know what time it is. Super Bowl.
Okay.
Super Bowl. Super Bowl. And in the biggest game on the biggest stage, he made the biggest play. Like, that sounds like him to me.
Okay.
So
Sounds like what are we talking
That was
about?
my knee-jerk reaction, but I wanted to take the 4th of July weekend to think about it.
L.
But-
Bell
but-
was doing
but-
people
but-
stupid out there, and he had a postseason run. He just got hurt. I think of that AFC Championship run.
You know-
Bro, he
Come on, man.
cooks Miami. He cooks Kansas City on the run back to back. And then he just ran out of gas in AFC Championship, got hurt.
I think that was always the story. You get banged out in the playoffs. Somebody catch one of them knees or something. Like, you get banged out late. I love 2-6. If we're talking about style of play and all that stuff, like, I thought we was talking more of that. 2-6 is my guy.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Steeler history, Steeler 1, 2, 3 type. I think 2-6 might fall under. He didn't stay. He left. Times bad breakup, like stuff like that.
Okay.
I think you give him about 2 more years. Let him get a Super Bowl here. Yeah, that's 2-6. His statue be a little bit bigger.
So you're telling me if Najee finds a way to get him a ring here, that his statue is going to be bigger than L. Bell's then, right?
No, I didn't say that.
That's what it
Wait,
sounds
wait.
like you just said it, though,
I
because
think it would if he
because-
gets a Super Bowl and like has the longevity and maybe
He-
gets over 10,000 yards.
he's 11th on the Steelers all-time rushing list.
Which is amazing to me. You said that. I
All he
didn't know
needs
that.
is
That's
another
amazing.
1,000 yards. He gonna have 4,000 yard seasons back to back to back to back to back. No one's ever done it. No one's
That's
done it.
dope. That's amazing. That is
Yeah.
amazing. But it's
It's the Frank
different
Gore.
games.
It's the Frank
Different
Gore.
era of football. Different era of football. Different games.
It's the
different
Frank
games.
Gore argument. Frank Gore got 14 racks, right?
Yeah, I'm listening.
It's what you're saying. Frank Gore is viewed as one of the all-time dudes, right?
Yeah.
When they pull up this top 25 all-time running backs, man, we was looking at the list of names. It's like, yo, Frank Gore's gonna be on that list. But do we think Frank Gore is better than a Barry, or do we think he's better than an Emmett? Do we think he's better than a Bussy or Franco, right? A Thurman Thomas, stuff like that. It's like, probably not. But he got the numbers. And with
the numbers.
Naj, he gonna mess around and have them numbers, man. Because he
But I
has them
think
right now.
I think Frank was a little bit more. He was a better running back, and like he can be in that combo. Like, I don't think Najee's a bad running back. I'll forever keep standing on. He's not a bad running back, but he's like not in. This not his combo yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This not his combo yet. Like, he's not in this combo. And sure, the numbers don't lie, but it's kind of like it's not his combo yet. Like, how many games? Would they play 17 of them now?
Yeah.
I mean, they was playing back then. What?
Hey, look.
16.
I know this one
Like,
running back went for 2,000 yards in 14 games. I know one running back did that. So
Yeah. Sounds like a mutant.
they call him the Juice. He was the Juice for the Juice. You know that the original Orange Juice, that original OJ, that one.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Special.
But
That sounds
TG,
special.
if Najee, like if he gets another 1,000 this year, and then like, he plays good in the playoffs, and we win a Super Bowl, I think he's 3 after this year.
I think it puts him in that combo heavy, man. If he gets a ring in any way.
I mean, I just don't. Like, bro, he's just trying to stay on the team right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're
TG
talking
said, "I'm
about
getting
putting
him out of here. Stop it."
Yeah, you're talking about putting him in the Steeler Hall of Fame, and it's like that's not. Like, he just, you know, he just keeping the Steeler alive. You know
So
what I
you
mean?
saying
Like,
body punches and jabbers don't get celebrated the way that knockout artists get celebrated? That's what you're telling
this
me.
is Shakur versus Tank.
That's what you're
Like,
telling me, yeah.
yeah, this is a different person. Like, this is like, yeah,
Mike Tyson
but,
versus Floyd Mayweather. That's what you're telling me. It's
Like,
like one
it
punches
amazes
heads
me.
off, one is great at what he does, but he's not punching the head off. Is that what you're telling me? Is that what this is? What's going on here, man?
I didn't know he was gonna be fit. Like, that amazes me right there. You know, I didn't know.
Yeah, all he
Where-
needs is 1,100.
Where's James Conner at? Is he on the
Oh,
list?
you. That's where you go at. You funny.
I'm just like,
You
Probably-
are funny.
Probably like 11th or
seems
12th.
like it's.
My man say, yo, where's Connor rank on this list there, bro? If that's the case.
But But I respectfully say I think Connor was a better Steeler running back than Najee's been a Steeler running back.
Whoa.
That's a lot.
No. How you feel like
All right,
that?
let me get out of it then.
I'm just saying. No. I feel like Connor was louder, but Naj is definitely more
Connor
productive.
had some really bad fumbles too.
Yeah.
I think Najee's gotten more.
Connor's 18th all time. Najee has already passed him.
He's already passed him.
What's the touches? Like, and I think Najee's a good running back. I'm not saying that. I just don't. Maybe I missed it. Like, I
love it.
And I admit it. It might be me. I just haven't seen like that. Like what you're saying, because you're talking about stratosphere of another stratosphere.
I know. Listen, when they
way different stratosphere.
When it was brought up to us that Najee was going to be 5th all time on the Steelers rushing list if he just gets 1,100 yards this year, we're like, bro, he gets 1,000 yards every season, and that's all it's taken. Like, that's crazy. But then it made us look differently because we're like, if you're statistically there, where do you rank as a all-time Steelers running back? And that's how this convo started. We were just like, bro, this is kind of crazy. So that's why it was like, yo, throw in Willie P, throw in L. Bell. Let's see what this looks like all the way, man.
Again, it's all respect.
To TG's point, Connor's at 4.3 yards per carry. Najee's at 3.9.
Oh, now we going yards per carry. Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Y'all splitting hairs on Najee and it's under 4.0. It don't matter. He still
both have similar receiving numbers. Najee's
right
at 866 and James Connor's at 963.
Okay. Touchdowns? Yeah, look up touchdowns and let's look up fumbles. Let's check it all out.
Touchdowns for Najee, he's at 22. Connor is at 22.
Ooh.
Okay, so now that makes that combo a little bit different.
That is interesting. Yes, that is interesting.
I'm taking Najee. I know what I see whenever
No. Can I get my fumbles? Can I get my fumbles?
Yeah.
Let me get my fumbles. I need ball security.
Too. And James Conner getting hurt all over the place. Like when we needed him
That's
the
very
most.
true. That's true. Availability wasn't always there.
And I would argue James Conner way better offensive line for that Pro Bowl year versus anything that Najee has had too. Like Najee didn't have Pouncey and DeCastro and Villanueva. And come on, what do you mean?
Can't do that.
Najee didn't have AB out there either, opening things up.
You ain't like that? You don't like that, TG? TJ feeling that way.
I don't like that. No.
He ain't feeling that at all.
That is seeking comfort to the finest. We can't do that.
Because fumbles matter. Whenever we would look at all time and it's like Franco and Bussy, I know one of the reasons why I always take Bussy over Franco is because the fumbles.
Keep the ball.
He gonna keep that ball. Yeah. I'm like, yo, the 90 fumbles that Franco, I'm just like, yo, it makes my stomach hurt thinking about it. So I'm like, yo, that was part of the thing with Connor. It was like, yo, you put it on the ground.
Connor, 7 fumbles for his Steelers career.
But he was only here for 3, right?
4 total. But yeah,
technically
3.
But he only played for 3. Yeah, because the first year he got hurt.
And Najee has 5. I don't remember those 5 though.
I don't remember.
I don't remember him fumbling in the regular season. Maybe one in the regular season, and then I remember one in the playoffs for sure. Yeah. That's it. So maybe I don't know if they count fumbles lost, but yeah, they got 5 for Najee, 7 for James Conner.
How many 100-yard games do Najee got?
That's real. These are real convos.
Deke
on statistician work. Y'all got Deke on the stat work tonight, bro.
You got me deep in these stats right now.
I'd be interested to know how many times he touched 100 in a day.
It's getting real. You just pull up both in the pro football reference and put them side by side. Just do the compare joint. You know what I'm talking about?
Like, bro, you're saying numbers like he's going for a 120 a night. Like
6 for Najee.
Najee got 600-yard games. All right.
That's what I'm saying.
We're gonna find out with Connor. But it has to be Steelers Connor too. That's the other part.
Yeah, great question. Hold on.
Because Cardinals Connor don't count. We comparing Steelers on Steelers, not Steelers versus Cardinals stats. That's different.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But hold on, we had this in the same stratosphere as L. Bell.
Connor had 9 of them. 9 of them for Connor.
So now that comment don't look as crazy.
It doesn't.
Yeah,
it doesn't feel that way, though.
I'm still taking Najee Harris.
It didn't feel crazy when I said it.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It felt real crazy because we replaced Connor with Najee.
Well, you know what? You know what would be a better one? 100-yard total games whenever you add the rushing and receiving.
Respect.
Because I think
I think Connor would have better though, right?
I think Connor would have
Connor should
that
be better in
too.
that situation.
Can I find that stat?
Yeah, I think Connor would have more total because Connor could give you a little bit of the catch in. I feel like seeing him get a screen or two, a little out.
He did a little
Catch
bit
a
in
little dump off.
2018. You're right. He definitely did.
It wasn't L Bell, but it was like, oh look,
But that
take a little bit.
obviously took more of a downward trend in 2019 and 2020.
Yeah.
He wasn't catching the ball like that. I don't think I'm finding this.
Yeah, that's
I don't think I'm finding that one.
that's one of them next gen stats right there. They say, yeah, how many 100-yard total games there?
But all right, yeah. To TG's point,
Shout out to
maybe
James
not
Conner,
as
man.
wild of a statement to make, but I'm still taking.
I just
Najee.
don't think Najee's like, and I think he's a dog. I keep saying that. You know what I mean? Great person.
I don't know. Do those go hand in hand? Dog,
He's
great
a
person,
dog, great
community
person, man. Hey, he does a lot for the community. You know,
he
good.
does
Great
a lot
locker
for
room
the
guy.
community.
Great
He's a
locker
great
room guy. Great locker room guy, man.
I'm just saying, like, as the horse, the tailback, the bell cow, that's a different combo. Like, you know, like,
But
I'm intrigued he's in that combo. I'm amazed. I didn't know he was that high with the yards. Like,
my question is this though: how much do we praise the availability element? Because for L Bell, he did miss time. For Connor, he did miss time. Najee doesn't miss. Najee's available. Najee's always out there, and he does produce. It's not sexy, but it's consistent, and it's there.
I mean, the best thing is consistency. The best ability
Right.
is available. You know, I'm all for that. But what are we talking about? Now it's like, what are we really talking?
Okay.
You know, like,
Okay.
like now you're picking hairs in a sense. Like you're trying to put him in there.
Hey, look,
We're trying.
that's the whole purpose of it. You know this.
We're trying to put him in there. I'm like, hold on, bro. I don't think he's in this stratosphere. You know what I'm saying?
He's not there yet, but if he has another
think he's flirting
1,000
with
yards
it.
and has a good
I think
playoff
he's flirting
run,
with
and
it. He's a
maybe
com-
even sticks around for another 3-4 years after that, then
If he hits 2 to 3 more 1,000-yard seasons, he's gonna be in that combo even more so. Like,
But we're talking about him potentially not even being the starter this year, like all the way.
True. I mean, but that was the case last year too, and he still ended up with 1K 3 years in a row. Never been done before.
I respect.
yeah, I was ready to
I-
bench Najee probably by week 3. I was
Hey.
like, this is Jalen Warren's backfield. But yeah, somehow you're right. You look
You
up at
can't
Najee Harris,
stop him.
still
It's like,
1,000
yo,
yards.
another 1,000-yard season. This is what Najee does.
Respect. I can't even be mad at that. Respect.
All right.
I respect it.
Let's go. All right. Okay. Well, shoot, man. I'm going to just go right down the list, man, because I got plenty that we need to all talk to you about. So let me catch you up on the convo also. So last week, I think it was at some point, article came out from Bucky Brooks, NFL.com, talking about who thinks are offensive breakout players potentially for the NFL. I did an offensive side, did a defensive side. So first, I'm actually on the offensive side, right? To give you an example, he said nobody that has, been to the Pro Bowl or has been an All-Pro just yet, but examples from a year ago, he projected that George Pickens, right? George Pickens and Kenny Pickett were going to take that next and be the breakout players for the Steelers specifically. We saw where GP did do that, and it was accurate. And then we saw on the flip side with Kenny Pickett, not so much the case. So as we sit here, me and Deke, we were kind of talking about this as well. I think it was I said Calvin Austin, or did we both say Calvin, or did you say Calvin as well? Or did you go
offense?
move? Yeah, we were talking about offensive
Oh,
players.
man. Yeah, shit. I don't even remember.
Yeah.
I know we threw Calvin in the mix
Calvin was
as a
in
name
there.
that you could use.
Right. I feel like Moof was talked about a little bit in there.
I also brought up Jalen Warren because
Yeah.
Bucky used A-Chain for the
yeah,
Dolphins,
A-Chain,
and
yeah.
I think they're very much on a similar path,
Yeah.
A-Chain and Warren right now.
And then the quarterback that he picked was Bryce Young, from a league standpoint, because we're like, all right, it's not a lot of other young dudes that we think are coming up like that in comparison to Bryce that haven't already reached that level. But as we sit here and we talk Steelers specifically, who would you think is that player for the Steelers that will be that breakout player this year coming up on offense?
Is George Pickens technically already broken out?
Yeah.
Technically, yeah. Because
broken
he's
out
like,
already?
they looking at him like, yo, you supposed to take that super step to being like the guy in the league, like one of them type of dudes. I mean, there's people that was projecting that he was going. I think they said was it 1,400 receiving or something crazy at one point. Oh no, they said that I've seen people project that he could lead the league in receiving next year. Yeah, I seen it, and I was like, "Woo, that's lofty." But they brought up new offense, upgrade quarterback, no Deontay, so he's going to get the targets, and he's a down the grass guy. So that's why we're like, yeah, if you're in them convos, then yeah, this is you're past this level, man.
And I guess you can't pick a rookie either.
Yeah, he didn't really pick rookies.
So breakout guy for the Steelers offensively.
Yeah.
I think.
And I can name you some names offensively, man. If you want the receiver,
Jones, you could definitely throw in the mix.
I was gonna throw something weird out there. I was gonna say something like a Broderick, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's tough. I don't really think that's where they're at in terms of like a breakout guy coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. I mean, if you say anything, I say Jalen, the running back.
Okay.
I say this is time. I think he'll turn up a little bit more than who he was.
Does he eclipse Najee in terms of production this year?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think he does. I think he does because of business, and I think he does because of his running back play. But I think he'll get opportunities too. He'll get the fair shake to where I think he'll have a better year, if that makes sense.
You said
I
the
think
key word. He said business.
Yeah, I think the business element will allow him the success that you're looking for, to where you'll be able to say, we got the running back we need, and we'll get another one to follow him up. You know, he's in that Connor seat. He's in that Najee seat. He's in that
He's
in
up.
that. Yeah, let me see what I can do with it. You know, so I think that's here. So I'd say Jalen.
Okay. Now, taking it to the defensive side then.
Yeah.
Similar convo. Now, Bucky Brooks, to give you the heads up, he did speak about Joey Porter Jr. and Keanu Benton as potential breakout candidates for multiple reasons. We obviously know with JPJ what he did last year, and then with Keanu Benton, the big cat on the interior D-line, he was productive down the stretch and even made some plays in the postseason. So those are the two guys that he mentioned. But for you, man, how you feel about it? We know we got multiple options. I know you like the young Corey Trice as well. How you feeling, in terms of potential breakout players on the defense side of the ball for the Steelers?
I really like the Corey Trice, man. I like him. It got to be JPJ, though, man. Like, I'm the best. I'm number one corner in the league. And, it's here. Like, remember we had the whole talk. Like, he might be. Let's see. So I think that's where it's like, I think he'll break out and turn into, he got some matchups this year. He got some boys he got to see. That's some big name guys. It's like,
and from start to finish.
Yeah, let's find out what you exactly all the way are at night. If you stand up like you're supposed to stand up, it'll be broken out. Like, it is what he said it was, And I don't know. I think he got the skill. I think he's a big boy. I think that year 2 jump is a monster. Like,
right.
You know what you're doing. You know what you're looking at. You know what you got to do to do what you got to do now. Let's get to it. So it's like, I think we get to see what that is. Like you said, we got an angry guy here. So it's like, you know what I mean?
I mean, he going to get tested, though. And I think that's going to be the different part this year compared to last year. Last year was like, you kind of, walked them out slowly. And then it still took a little bit of time for other teams to kind of believe that this is what we're going to do. But by the end of the year, it was loud. You're not going to get that kind of like warm up to it this year. It's like, you right out the gate. So we all going to find out in a hurry what it's talking about, man. Okay. But definitely JPJ over Corey Trice is what you're saying, though. That's how you feel about it? You good? You locked in? You solid?
Yeah, I like Corey Trice. I like JPJ.
Okay. I like it then.
Hey, he could throw Corey Trice on his list as like his second corner to break out.
There it is. Yeah.
I ain't too far. You know what I'm saying? I know a little something.
Hey, look. In a year from now, I'll be expecting you to say Benny Bishop. You're West Virginia guy, all right? But for right now, I like your professionalism. I like how you ain't hit us with that. So salute you, baby.
I just want BB to lock in, make the team. You know what I mean? It is a dog fight in there, so I just want him to get in there, get comfy, and figure it out from there. You know, but it's because there's some guys in there, man. It's a Sutton back in the building, like
It's real. It's real.
Fight the good fight. Buy you a good time, man. Buy your time, man. Do what you got to do. Run down, make some plays on the team. Be a dog gunner. Dog on the kickoff.
Can't be solo blocked out there.
Nah, and you know they're gonna call you. When they call you, it's time to go to work. You gotta step up, make the plays. You'll be all right.
I like it. And then we know next year also on offense you'll have Zach Frazier, so you'll be covered on offense and defense. So all good, man.
I like that.
There it is. Now, this is one I actually got for both of y'all, man. I need TG, need your commentary on this, and I'm going to get Deke on this as well.
Okay.
The boy was just chilling, NFL.com, minding my business. All right. Stumbled across this article. They was talking about the 2024 team MVP predictions, right? Going down the full list, 32 squads. And, of course, I was like, let me see what they're saying about for the Pittsburgh Steelers, who they think is going to be the team MVP going, up into the season. The name they said was T.J. Watt. So, I just need to know from both of you guys, who do you think, as an early prediction, will be this year's Pittsburgh Steelers team MVP?
Who's the Steelers MVP?
That's the
Yeah,
easy
just for the
answer,
Steelers,
I feel
yeah.
like.
That's the chalk answer.
Yeah.
Because he brings up, they don't win without him, but when he's on the field, they win. It's like, I get it. But it's
think
a
Russ is
lot
the
of
pick.
names. It's a
I
lot
think
of
Russ is the pick because the storyline's there. But that's our team MVP, though, right?
Right.
So,
We
like,
saying
who
our
votes
team.
on that? It's the player.
Yeah. The same way a Juju has got an MVP. But
Yeah.
think about it in the sense of, like,
I think
we
the
think that's going
storyline's
to be
there
the
enough,
guy that
though.
we need him to be the best player. He's going to be our best player this year.
Yeah, if the Steelers have a good season, Russ does good, like, I could see the players saying, like, yeah, that guy was the difference. New quarterback. Him bringing that leadership. Yeah, I'm going to go Russ.
How you feeling over there? You don't like the Russ convo? I heard you. TG don't.
I thought TG was a Russ guy.
He is a Russ guy. He's diehard Russ guy. That's that Seahawks blood, huh?
I like Russ, man.
I mean, because you're more of a pure Seahawks blood, right? That's what they saying. You kind of knew that they was gonna take Russ when they took him. I know how you feel.
Yeah, I knew. I just don't. I like Russ, man. I'm all for Russ. I don't. You know what I mean? I don't know if Russ get the whole menu to be Steelers MVP. Like, I think we have to see that. We have to see that field. Like, and he's gonna do something splashy to where it's like, let me see it. He's gonna do something splashy.
He's gonna do something in the preseason that's gonna make sure he gets opportunity in the regular season.
Yeah, you gonna want to see it. Like, he's gonna intrigue you to be like, I want to see what that looks like. To where it's like, I don't know if you're gonna get an MVP out of that situation. Like, that's a lot. My Patrick Queen.
Ooh,
Patrick Queen MVP.
Okay.
He got the mic. He got the stick. The Steelers have been looking for Patrick Queen for almost 10 years now, man. They've been trying to replace the Shazier for 10 plus. Like, it's been 10 years now at this point, isn't it? Like, it's been a long time. It might not be 10, but it's been a long time. And like, to see it come in there, like, and to be the captain, the unit, the horse of it, that's what we doing. I'm getting to the ball, the heart of it. Like, I think that'll be, for where they're trying to go, I think he's a major piece of it.
Because usually for these team MVPs, too, they like to give them to different players as well. How many times has TJ won recently?
I don't know, but I feel like he's won multiples.
So, yeah, that's not a bad call.
Yeah.
New player coming into, almost like with Russ on offense, you could almost tangibly point to, okay, this was a huge difference in our linebacker core and the defense and what Patrick Queen brought. So I'm just saying offense. Like, I think we're going to see the type of impact that Russ has on. Like, if he plays good and we play good, I think we're going to be able to point to what Russ brought to this team and say, all right, he was really valuable.
I mean, both dudes are at pivotal positions on their squad, right?
Right.
You think about Russ at quarterback, that is the leader, right, of the offense of the team. You think P. Queen on the defense is like, yo, you got the mic. You are the quarterback of this defense, man. We go as you go. And if you're a playmaker, then we're going to feel like we got a fast playmaking defense. If you're just a guy, we're going to feel that also. And here's the big money, dude. I like it. Okay.
Who you going with?
Man, as much as I would love to go with 90 and just chalk it up like that, like, you know what, man, he ain't got knocked off yet, so I'm going to keep rolling with him. Give me George Pickens, because it doesn't matter which quarterback is going to be out there. Who is guarding that man? Throw it up in the air. He's going to go get it. And I know Russ throws an amazing deep ball, so his game is going to be benefited from that. And if it's Justin Fields and we have to use a little bit more, ad-libbing, extending the plays, well, GP is capable of doing that also. But I think that for him, he's going to have those sexy down-the-grass plays. And if quarterback, whether it's Russ being a little handcuffed, Fields getting more opportunities, or if they make a switch at some point, I think GP has to be the constant. Very similar to when we saw GP with Kenny Pickett. Then we saw him with Mitch. And then at the end of the year, who was Mason Rudolph's favorite target, the one that made the most explosive plays in that Bengals game? George Pickens. So that's why I'm going to go with GP. I think if he is the constant throughout, I think it's going to make this offense steady and doing what it's supposed to do. And also think it's going to make these quarterbacks, whichever one it ends up being, they're going to benefit largely from that also. So that's why I go with GP.
Nothing wrong with that pick. Bust Down is saying Minka.
Ooh.
I like Minka.
Bounce back year for Mink. Going back in the post too.
Bro, you can never be mad at
He's
me.
like 5 or 6 picks.
I was gonna say a Minka.
Mink.
You can never be mad at the Minka.
Mink's gonna be motivated. You remember, you got the DC apologizing for Minka's lack of splash plays last year. So I feel like that's going to definitely be something that has a little bit added incentive.
And we got the personnel to let
Minka
do splash plays. As long as everyone stays healthy. The cornerbacks are good. We got the extra safeties.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Linebackers. That's one of those. Like, he can always turn that thing on and be MVP type. Like, that's a special one. Those are special combos. Like,
And last year we saw him doing it just from a physicality of hitting people. Remember, he set the tone. He was the Nick Chubb. I mean, it was a clean play, but that was Minka doing some tackling. So it's like he could do it however you want to get it done. He gonna bring you that and the intensity every time you watch him play. He play like he's ready to just like black out, kill everybody on the field, and I love that energy right now. It matters. Yeah,
it matters. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, that's what you get out of that. It matters. Mm-hmm. So it's like I just personally, I'm going with Patrick Queen because I think you get that same factor from a little bit closer. Linebacker, a little bit of heart of the teamish. Like, it's just a lot of heart on that defense, man. I think that defense is, like, as much as we talk this offense, that defense is going to win some games for the team. Like, it's a lot of heart. It's a lot of people it matters to. So it's like, I'm going with Patrick Queen.
Okay. Well, there we have it then. All right, so I go GP. You went with Russ. Yeah. And then TG giving us Patrick Queen. I like it. Shout out to some defense in the building too, man. Like I said, as much as I wanted to go with TG, I'm just like, I can't just go with the ancestor layup. But I'm like, it's TJ Watt, bro. It's TJ Watt.
We're expecting TJ to get over like, 20-plus sacks.
He's going to do it again. I just see it. He don't look like he's slowing down.
He probably should get the vote.
It's TJ Watt, bro. I'm like, he plays the sexy position. He's going to make the sexy plays. He does the same way Najee gets 1,000 yards rushing. TJ going to give me at least 15 of these things with 5 forced fumbles. I know this.
We know this.
Yeah, we know this. So that's why I'm just like, TJ. I can say it every year, TJ. But we go with GP.
We know what TJ's going to do.
Jay, you know what that man going to do, bro. Facts.
You know what TJ's going to do.
Facts. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we got a couple more topics real quick for you before we let you get ready for your holiday weekend. All right. So, at some point, me and Deke, we planning on having this convo about, quarterbacks based on the division, right? AFC North, NFC North, all that stuff, right? We're going to rank them and do all that. But I wanted with you today to focus specifically on AFC North. And the first question I had is that the best division for quarterbacks exclusively to you?
In the AFC North?
Yeah.
Out of all the divisions.
Out of all the divisions right now, would you say that they are the best in terms of
who else is in that? Who else is in that Chiefs division?
So in the Chiefs division, they are NFC West. Dang, bro, where you going, man?
You got Mahomes, Herbert.
Where you going over there, bro?
Zach Wilson
Bo Nix, Jared Stidham, Aiden O'Connell, Gardner Minshew.
Nah, that ain't it. That ain't
Yeah,
it.
those are
That
them
ain't it.
ones. Because we don't know if it's
That
Bo
ain't
Nix
it.
or Steedham. We don't know if it's Aiden O'Connell or Gardner Minshew. But you do
Who's
got
in there with the
Mahomes.
Bills?
With who?
With the Bills?
You said with that man? You said with that man?
Who's in there with them?
You can say that man's name if you want to say that man's name, bro. You know that. But it's the Josh Allen. Then after that, you have Aaron Rodgers. Then Haktua, Tagovailoa, and then Jacoby Brissett / Drake May.
That's funny. That's funny.
So yeah,
That's a tough one too. I like the AFC North though. Yeah, I think that's the best in football. With a rush, you know, Justin Fields, you gotta say it's a Burrow in here, it's a Lamar in here.
Come on,
a
bro.
lot in here.
Now
it is a lot in here. Now it's a lot. It's a lot in here.
Now NFC
You know what I mean?
West.
And that Browns building you gotta think as much as we joking. You know what I mean? It's a Deshaun in there.
Facts.
Then it's still a Jameson in there.
Facts.
You know?
Oh, famous James is over there. I forgot that. Yeah. Mr. Crab Leg. Yeah.
Young boy from the Ravens made the Pro Bowl. He over in there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a Pro Bowler.
Don't do it.
He made the Pro Bowl.
Huntley. He talking about Huntley, bro. Yeah.
Huntley made the Pro Bowl.
Huntley is a fumble at the goal line away from winning a playoff game too. Stop playing with that man, bro.
Man, maybe making a run like that's a Pro Bowl quarterback. You know, and then that little Dorian, the young boy out of UCLA, he ain't bad. Like the whole division's
you got a Justin Fields in here too. Respect.
Come on,
respect.
What's his face? The Bengals backup, Browning.
Oh yeah, Jake Browning. Yeah.
I forgot Jake Browning.
This is true.
That's
this is
sad.
true.
It's sad.
Okay. Now, but you. Let me just ask you about NFC West also, because in there you do got a Matthew Stafford, Super Bowl winning champ.
Okay.
You got a Brock Purdy in there. You got your boy Geno / Sam Howell, and then you got Kyler Murray. How you feel about NFC West?
They put a slash on Geno.
Yeah, they put a little slash on Geno.
Said it might be Sam Howell. Damn.
They try your man Geno, bro.
Is it a competition out there in Seattle this offseason?
They said
it's Geno $100 million. What are you talking about? That's Geno's job.
They say Geno fighting for his life out there right now, man. That's
Sam Howell's
what,
bro? 10 years younger.
Man,
I'm sure they would love to find
new
a
regime,
future.
bro. They say a new regime over there, man.
Yeah.
They gave him $100 million. What are you talking about?
So I'm just saying, like you put AFC North over that because I mean
definitely it's over that. Even though that's tough.
So because both got Super Bowl winning Super Bowl winning quarterbacks, Matthew Stafford, Matthew Stafford and Russell Wilson, right? They both have quarterbacks that have played in the Super Bowl. Brock Purdy and Joe Burrow, right? Now this is where it gets a little, how you pinning on it, Lamar Jackson, 2-time MVP.
Lamar.
And then it's Kyler. All right. And
I was just gonna.
Yeah. And
I promise I was gonna say I felt like Kyler brings it down. Like
yeah. And then you got Watson versus your boy Geno / Sam Howell. Yeah.
That's tough. But Geno's Geno.
That's tough.
That's tough. That's tough. But,
I feel like it's between those two for you, man.
The backups of those bring it down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, wait, so who's Kyler Murray's backup, bro? Do we know Kyler's backup?
Oh God, I have no clue.
He might not have one.
Who is Matthew Stafford's backup? Do we know his backup?
Jimmy G.
Oh, shout out to Jimmy G. Super Bowl appearance. He has multiple appearances.
Where's my man from Georgia at? He's up in there too.
He was. I thought he went to rehab. I thought he did a little rehab.
Back.
Is he back?
I think he is.
Yeah. Y'all talking about oh man,
Benson.
Dobbs is Purdy's backup.
Oh.
Man, this AFC North is sick, man. That's why they doing the hard knocks on it. That's why this is sick. This is the storyline. The AFC North is where the party's at. Like,
I mean, think about it.
Desmond Ridder is Kyler Murray's backup.
When did that happen? I missed that.
Off season, I guess.
I missed that one, man.
I thought he was just in the exit.
Dang, going Desmond Ridder. He's a boy. I felt like he was in a Falcons jersey one day. Now he said he's backing up Kyler. I missed that. Dang, going.
I didn't see that neither.
Time out.
I could have thought he was in the exit.
So is Brock Purdy literally the only one that's still with their squad from that class?
I don't know
the Kenny Pickett class.
Yeah,
I think so. Well, I don't know where Malik Willis is.
Is he still in? I think he's still in Tennessee. He's the third on the list now, between Will Levis and Mason. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
They said it was a bad quarterback class.
That's what they say, huh?
A lot of people say it.
It's like that, bro. It's like that, bro.
A lot of people say.
Purdy's been playing pretty good.
Purdy keeping that list afloat, bro.
Kenny had some game-winning drives.
There it is. There it is. Fight back, D. Fight back. There it is. Fight for your mans, bro. Fight for your mans, man.
Kenny
won games.
You don't even fight that fight though.
He had no energy for that fight. I was like, yo, is he about to do it? No.
Listen, I still think he can be good.
Fighting,
like if Jalen Hurts gets hurt this year, don't be surprised if Pickett plays good. Don't be surprised.
Leave that fight alone. Crazy part is he's like the greatest in Pitt history.
It's him or Marino. I mean, it's probably Marino still all time, but
Marino was like 1972.
No, 80s.
Early
80s.
Now, does Marino's league life make his college life better?
No, he was.
Still that dude in college. Okay, I was saying I'm not a Pitt dude.
He did it for like all 4 years.
Okay.
Whereas Pickett had a great senior year.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Marino was like that when he jumped on the scene like freshman year. Like Pitt was
ranked
top 5.
How you know?
So I can read the internet. I can watch some highlights.
I'm just saying.
That West Virginia came out of him. He ain't like that. That West Virginia, the way that came out, he ain't like that. He's like, yo, who told you that?
They document this stuff for a reason so people can look back.
How do you know he was that? How do you specifically know that?
Yeah, like he was watching that. You see, where can I read that? Where can I see the highlight?
Type it in.
I've never seen a highlight of him at
all
Pitt.
time. They'll explain
That's the crazy part. If we're being honest, not to be, I've never seen a highlight of him at Pitt. Not one time ever.
Honest, I'm about to say I never knew he went to Pitt till I came to Pittsburgh, bro. I thought he was the Dolphins. I was like, he had to be from Miami. Probably went to the U or something. I had no clue.
They said he had the best throwing motion of all time.
Yeah, it's like God gift, man. It's like beautiful.
Did he get that at Pitt or did he get that in the league?
It's not like all of a sudden he got it down in Miami. Where do you think he developed that?
I'm just saying, Tom Brady's whole arm changed when he hit the league.
No, it was like that at Pitt. The talent was off the charts.
He said, "There's no way Dan Marino developed like that at Pitt. There's no way." Man, that's what he said. He's like, yo, he could be great, but he didn't do it at Pitt. Yeah.
You're like one of the Michigan men that try to claim Brady was at in college. Like,
no, I agree with you on that with Brady, but like Marino always had the talent.
Brady in the league. Like,
no, it's Dan Marino. He always had that talent.
Brady's college was the league. Same with Dan Marino. Like, them boys, college was the league. Like, they got league night.
No, Pitt was ranked in, like, the top 5 and stuff during Marino. Like, they went on runs.
I got to read that.
Look it up. It's all out there. Like, 11-1 type of seasons.
Is it Googleable? I got to read that. I need to see that.
Hey, look, I'm afraid to ask who is Pitt's top 3 quarterbacks that y'all will be taking versus West Virginia's top 3 quarterbacks. I'm scared of it, but I just,
We're definitely more than that. Major Harris, Pat White, Geno Smith. What are we talking about?
I got Marino, Pickett, the third guy. Damn.
Ooh. This might take a minute.
Ooh. The third guy.
If we got that long on the show, this might take a minute. He got to Google.
I know Alex Van Pelt had a little bit
of a run. He's Googling as you speak. He's trying to stall and Google. You know how this goes. He gonna pull something out the works that we ain't never heard of.
I'm waiting for the third. I'm like, I don't know who this number 3 dude is.
Cat line.
I'm saying right now, Alex Van Pelt. Can we slate him?
Who?
Number 3.
Van Pelt.
Who'd you just say?
Man.
What's wrong with that?
What did you just say?
He put up numbers.
That's tough.
Man, who did you just say?
Alex Van Pelt.
Who?
Dude's a coach in the league right now.
Man, who did you just say? I didn't know what you just said.
Like,
who?
Alex Van Pelt. Shout out to
who
Alex.
Who is that? What year was this in? I know you Googled that. I know you.
No. Moats knows. Hey, Moats, he played up in Buffalo.
Yeah, he didn't Google him. But
where did he come from?
He was a Bills backup.
When was he there?
What?
How do you know that?
Oh man,
I know my Pitt history.
That's one of the ones.
Early 90s.
Malachi Espaicha brought up.
He
brought up Nathan Peterman.
Peterman.
I would have thought Peterman. Yeah.
Then he tried to make you feel good and say he's the Bills backup.
Yeah,
like, nah, bro.
That's the league convo. We talking about Pitt.
He tried to milk it with, hey, he knows he was the Bills too. Like, nah, bro, he's above. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Where did that come from?
I
thought the stats were going to be better for Van Pelt. So Peterman might be the answer, actually.
Hey, now
I like Peterman at Pitt.
So He brought up Nathan Peterman. Your man Kenneth Moses, he gave you some more West Virginia ammo. He says Jeff Hostetler as well as a West Virginia option. So, man,
Peterman at Pitt.
Because
20 and 8 his junior year, and then 27 and 7 his senior year.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that as my top 3. Throw Peterman in there. I'll take that over those WVU guys easily.
That sounds like who y'all are. That sounded like who you are.
Marino and Pickett washes his top 2 anyway.
You took a dude who wasn't really there.
Peterson, I mean, that might be a
you
conversation
took a
with the third
Kenny
guy.
And then a name we have no idea about. You took a guy that didn't really go there like that. His greatness came in the league. You took Kenny Pickett. And then you took we don't know this name.
But
we've never heard of it.
He officially put in Nathan Peterman. Nathan Peterman did make plays collegiately.
Rod Rutherford's not a bad answer either. He was Fitz's quarterback.
All right, you giving us some options now. We get some options. We get some options.
I might go
Are
him
these
over
college
Peterman.
football Hall of Famers?
Rutherford?
Are these college football? All 3 of the ones I named are college football Hall of Famers. Are these college football Hall of Famers?
Major Harris.
College football Hall of Famer.
And Gino. Yeah, Gino for Heisman.
College football Hall of Famer.
I know Marino and Pickett are, for sure.
Curious,
Pickett will be.
And this might be...
Not which one. Kenny in that combo.
Is Kenny's a college football Hall of Famer?
I don't think he gets the... I think he's in the combo, though.
I think he's a Pitt football Hall of Famer.
I think he put together a single season that was greater than any of the guys that you named, easily.
Oh, man, you're crazy.
I don't think I am.
You to say that. The audacity of you to say that.
I don't think I am.
Are you serious?
Oh,
bro, they say Pat White might have been one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever come
White
through college
has
football.
something crazy, bro. I seen the Pat White, Steve Slayton. That was
What are you talking about? It was a time people was like Gino for Heisman. What are you talking about,
I mean, we were saying Pickett for Heisman.
What are you talking about? Don't get it twisted. Gino
All
won
day,
an Orange Bowl
every
too,
day.
bro.
Gino
won an Orange Bowl too, bro.
Wait, where Gino finish in the Heisman?
What are you talking about?
Talk about TG. Where was Gino from? Was that just in the West Virginia borders, or was that like outside?
Man, people was like Gino for Heisman. It was a petition out here. What are you talking about? Gino for Heisman.
I don't see any like conference player of the years or anything under Geno Smith's name here. I see a Kenny Pickett ACC player of the year.
So you admit you're Googling. So we've admitted that we're Googling now. We've got to that point. You've admitted that you're fully in Google mode. Because I'm coming off the top. Like, so now you're in Google mode. We get back to, you've admitted you're Googling. Let's get back to that.
I just need to refresh my memory. Nothing wrong with that.
He said, I'm tired of this. I'm fighting back
for
real this time.
I thought we wasn't Googling. Now we're on Google. So Google real West Virginia, bro. You know what it is. Geno's numbers is way better than all that you name. Kenny had one good year in there, bro. Kenny had one year. Geno been leading that thing since like freshman year. Like the Geno comeback against Marshall is legendary. Oh, now you're gonna say the defense is whack. Don't get started, bro.
What I say? I said Kenny Pickett had a better single season than all those guys that you named.
Oh, you're crazy. First of all, you was in the ACC. Sam Hartman did good in the ACC. Everybody balls in the ACC. Don't get started with that. You feel me? I was in a Big 12 with Texas, Oklahoma.
Those defenses are worse.
What? It was
especially
a
back then
Oklahoma.
too.
Like, oh, you're crazy. You're just nah. I can't let you get that off. It was a Pat White that might have been one of the greatest college football quarterbacks to ever college football quarterback. Changed the game.
Changed
the game.
Oh.
You know he changed the game. Everybody was on that Pat White train, man.
What? The zone read was stupid.
Everybody
watching
was,
yo,
man,
we remember that.
Pat White. What are you talking?
Time out. But as a Pitt fan, how was Pat White viewed for Pitt people?
No, he was good.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
I'm not even
how you
front.
respect him.
Like
okay.
he was good, but he's no damn.
Man, he know what it was.
Kenny Pickett.
Respect.
You know what it was,
respect.
man.
And yeah, I'll give him that too. He was Pat White throughout his college career more consistent than Kenny Pickett.
Did you just say he was no Kenny Pickett?
No,
I didn't see him do what Kenny Pickett did.
And I was gonna
Kenny
say
Pickett's senior year.
I was gonna say flip side. TG, how do y'all talk about a Kenny Pickett collegiately?
We
don't even know who that is, bro. We met him in the league. We don't know who that is. Like we don't know that.
They never played him.
We
never
know
did
that.
a backyard brawl with Pickett. They got to see
that.
Slovis beat them though.
But people know Major Harris. Man, we don't know that. We know him as the dude who did the fake slide. Like, we don't know that.
Oh.
We don't know that.
It's funny. The chat did say that, too. The chat was like, they know him for the fake slide. That's crazy.
That's what he was on for. I didn't Google that.
That's crazy.
I didn't Google that.
That is actually crazy.
This is real. I'm not Googling that. It's real.
That's funny. I've seen it pop up multiple times. It was like, yo, he only's known
He's
for the
known
fake
for the
slide.
fake
I'm like, yo,
slide.
that's nuts. That he just said,
Bro,
this
you
now,
got to think Pat White didn't even have social media all the way like that. If Kenny don't have social media, we don't know him like that, bro. I'm not going to be like, we don't know that like
I mean, he was on the
It's a
Heisman
different-
stage.
He was on the Heisman stage. This is true.
Actually, got snubbed. Should have won.
Who else was up there? Who else was up there? Who else was up there?
Bryce
Make me
Young
feel better.
and
who else?
Michigan dude,
Yeah.
Hutchinson.
Because Young won it. Bryce Young won it. Aiden Hutchinson was the
That
all
sounds
world.
like a terrible
yeah.
trick.
Oh,
That sounds like
man.
it was a down year for sure.
Oh, man. He
That
said it was a
sounds
down
like
high-
the-
You going
that
at the
sounds like
Heisman?
the-
That's crazy.
No, I'm not.
TJ,
I'm
you going at
not.
the Heisman
But
that
that's-
year?
I'm
You saying that
not.
Heisman that
But
year
you know
was
how-
watered down? That's crazy.
Bro, you know how that go though. But you know how that go. You know how some years they be like, man, they shouldn't even have one. You know how that
I mean,
go.
dude won.
Bryce Young was a
Player
dog.
of the
I'm a
year
Bryce
in the
Young
He
conference.
fanatic.
said, make it a co-Heisman's that year, man.
I've been on Bryce Young since high school. Like Bryce Young, I'm a Bryce
Yeah.
Young guy. Like definitely. But like that wasn't that year. I remember that year. You remember that year too. That wasn't that.
He was
Aiden
at Bama
Hutchinson,
though.
we
He
thought-
was at Bama though.
He was at Bama. We thought Aiden Hutchinson was gonna win it that year. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. The fact that you can even say he got snubbed tell you something. If you know, you know. That wasn't that.
I mean, that was the best Pitt season we've had in 40 years, ever since
That's how,
Marino,
that's
really.
how sorry y'all is. That's how sorry y'all are.
Hey, listen, it's just how Kenny elevated the team. That's what I wanted to get acknowledged by him winning the Heisman. That's what should have got
That's how
acknowledged.
sorry y'all are, bro.
Yeah, dude, I mean, you can't be talking. I think that's the thing. Like, yes, do I wish Pitt football would have been better over the last 40 years, but, like, come on.
Yeah, you know that's not true. But we did everything you did, and that Gino did everything that Kenny did. If Gino was in that year, Gino
I
would
don't
have
think
won the Heisman.
he's. I don't
If
see any
Gino's
Big
in
12
that year, Gino wins
championships.
the Heisman.
I don't see any
now,
Big 12 player of the years.
If Gino comes out in that draft, if Gino comes out in that draft class, he's a first round down. He's one of the first picks.
Didn't he go second round when he did come out?
Yeah, if Gino comes out in that draft class, he's out of there early.
TG, who won it the year when Gino was up for Heisman? Who was the top three? What was that looking like?
Man, tell him to Google it. He already on Google.
No, I closed it,
Tell him to
actually.
Google it. That was a loaded year. You got to think it's a Tavon Austin that was in that class too. And I know Tavon would have won it in that class. You just
Did he win a
named, but Aiden
Blitnikoff
Hutchinson-
award like Jordan Addison did?
Come on, bro.
If he was that good, I at
Come
least
on, bro.
expect
I
him
was around
to
when Tools was around. We
win
was
some
like,
best
that
wide
was
receiver
Tools.
in college football award.
Google it. You got to think. Tavon played next to a Stedman.
I'm not too
Gino had
concerned
two
about it at this
receivers
point.
going crazy. So you going to say that receiver was better than Tavon?
Jordan Addison, yeah.
Ooh,
I
that,
want you.
all right. That's a question now.
The
Blitnikoff
people might
award.
boo you off this stage if you say that. It might be people unfollow you for saying crazy stuff like that. That's
People do
crazy.
look at Tavon
How
collegially
dare
as
you
one of
say
the
that?
ones, though.
Tavon probably has the greatest highlight tape that comes off highlight tape.
Second
one of
grade.
the
So,
greatest
second graders.
First
Percy
graders.
Harvin.
Better than Reggie.
Not better than Percy. Stop
Better than
it.
Percy.
Stop it.
Tavon might be one of the
Stop
greatest
it.
college football players to ever college football.
Top three. But
Top three.
he's not ahead of Percy.
Tavon's highlight tape is the greatest highlight tape to ever be on a highlight tape.
It has great music. It's not better than Percy's. You know this.
It has great highlights.
It's not better than Percy's. You know
Bro,
it's
he
not
went
better than
for
Percy's.
500 by himself at Oklahoma. What you talking about? By himself. That's not the other
impressive.
300 that got sprayed.
If he was that good, where's his best receiver award?
It was receivers out there when he was coming out. Google it. Who was out there with him? It was dudes like Terrence. It was dudes out there.
No, it was some dudes. Facts. It was facts.
Well,
It was
we
dudes
know
out
there's
there.
been a lot of receivers being churned out in these NFL drafts, right, over the last couple of
Did
years.
he win
That's
the
who
Blitnikoff
Jordan
with
Addison was
Pitt?
up against whenever he won.
Jordan Addison didn't even stay at Pitt. You claim that so hard. He didn't stay at Pitt. He left Pitt.
He
don't
going at his
even claim
loyalty.
He don't even claim Pitt.
He going at his loyalty. That's
But he
Yeah,
don't
That's
even
when
claim
he
Pitt.
had his best seasons.
I was gonna say, yeah. Do you still claim him though? Because he did it here.
Yeah, he's
Did,
Pitt.
Nah,
did
he
Tyler
He won the
Boyd win the
Blitnikoff award while he
Blitnikoff?
was at Pitt. Yeah.
Did Tyler Boyd win the Blitnikoff?
I'm not sure. I mean, Tyler Boyd might not even be like our fourth or fifth best receiver.
Tyler Boyd was a way better receiver
Because you got
than
Larry.
in college.
Yeah.
Tyler Boyd in college was a way better receiver.
No,
than
you're right.
at Pitt.
You're actually right on that. Like he's
If we're gonna be
a
real,
really
like,
solid
we're
pro.
not gonna do that. Tyler and I watched the Tyler
I
Boyd.
agree with you,
Tyler
yeah.
Boyd was elite at Pitt. And I hate Pitt, but he was elite at
He
Pitt.
said, I hate Pitt.
He was
You said to add that extra emphasis. I hear you, bro. It's all good, bro. I get it.
Just so you understand,
I like Tyler Boyd, but I hate Pitt. Just in case you didn't know, I hate Pitt.
Tyler Boyd was elite at Pitt. Like, elite at Pitt. And you trying to say that guy, he wasn't better than Tyler Boyd? Like, it's what year
Addison?
you come up in there. No, Addison was not better than Tyler Boyd, and you know that.
For one single season, he was. For sure.
You know he wasn't better than Tyler Boyd.
For one season, yeah. For one season, yeah, because he left for USC for his junior year, and freshman year obviously wasn't as good as his sophomore year, but Tyler Boyd never reached the Jordan Addison heights. I'll give you, like, for his full college career, I'll give you that, but Jordan Addison won the Biletnikoff.
He wasn't better than him, no, bro.
Best receiver in college football.
I get that. I do get that. And I think it was a good year, too.
Yeah, all around good year.
I think he had a good, I think it was, when I say good year, it was a good year for him to win it.
Listen, what I just said, though, there's been a lot of receivers getting churned out to go to these NFL drafts the last couple of years. I'm sure there were some studs if I want to Google it, but, like, who was just drafted 2 years ago? I'm not even talking about Jordan Addison's draft, because you got to think he was going up against also the draft class before that, too.
True.
Because he spent another year in college.
Oh, man.
So think of the last like 2-3 draft classes. That's who Jordan Addison was up against Biletnikoff. And we know there's been a lot of good receivers.
It's been some dudes, man.
Yeah.
Sure. The George Pickens of the world. You know what I mean? CeeDee Lamb been in the league for a few minutes now.
Yeah, CeeDee Lamb wasn't there.
Yeah, like.
Trying to think, man. Who else? I feel like
I feel like we're not allowed to Google anymore.
Yeah, I don't want to Google either. I'm scared. I'm like, yo, I ain't about to Google. I
Jordan,
want to cheat.
Jordan Addison was the big fish of that class. I remember that class.
Calvin Austin was in that class. Calvin Austin.
No, Addison got drafted a little late.
Who? Calvin Austin. What college he went to?
No, Calvin Austin.
Sauce Gardner said Sauce Gardner said that was the toughest person that he had to guard. That's what Sauce Gardner said. That was the toughest guy that he had to guard collegiately. So I was just bringing up another name as a reference point. Y'all don't shoot me. I'm just over here. All right, I'm just hoping. That's it.
Do we want to Google?
That's it, man. Jeez.
Man, bro.
Google it, man. Let's see what receivers up there, man. Let's just see what receivers were available during that time. Jeez, man. Ah, no. TG just shot me for just bringing up Calvin. I'm sorry, man. I was trying to bring up a name, man. Dang.
Man, bro.
All right, we'll do the 2022 draft class. Because this is when Pickett went to the league. And, yeah, Addison obviously won the award that year, but went back for another season. So, you had Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson, Drake London.
Those some dudes.
Jamison Williams.
He was a dude,
down in Alabama.
Yeah.
Treylon Burks. I know it hasn't panned out exactly
TG.
for him in
Them
the
some
league,
names,
but
TG.
Arkansas, he was
Come
balling.
on, TG. Them some legit names to beat out now.
Yeah, but you haven't named nobody that was like you haven't shared you haven't named nobody that was
all those dudes won the first round.
Them Ohio State boys.
But Burke got drafted off of like his potential, who he is. Like he's a mutant. All them Ohio State boys had to share the ball with each other too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're talking about this guy at Pitt that didn't have to share it with nobody.
Yeah,
like,
that's real. That's real.
You get the ball. I'm throwing to you. You get it. You. I'm gonna make you. You get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's different. It's different. Like them Ohio State boys got to share it. It's about 5, 6 of them, and it's another 2 that you don't even know about.
Hey, they either want to transfer, they trying to beat them off for the next year. Facts on that.
Yeah, like it's a lot. Like that's different.
That's real.
You know what I mean? It's way different. Wasn't Marvin on that team?
Was yeah,
quietly,
he was though. He was
quietly,
on the bench
quietly,
somewhere.
Yeah, or he was.
Yeah, quietly. You look at what you just said on the bench somewhere. Like it's a lot on that. It was a lot on that roster. You feel me? That's different. Like you're talking about a guy that got all the 3rd and 6. You know I'm coming to you. I don't care what happens. I'm finding a way to get this to you. Scramble drill. I'm looking for you.
That's his guy. Yo.
Why didn't anyone else step up to the degree that Addison did then?
That's real.
When? What, on other teams?
I'm saying all these other teams, like we were just talking about one team, Ohio State. What about all these other receivers that had the same opportunity?
Like
Addison. I'm just saying. Addison had to have done something, right?
Up. I think they do. I think it's situational football. Like I think dudes do step up. I think some dudes get in situations where it's like, yo, you're the guy. We're gonna win and lose.
Pitt had good other receivers on that team, though.
yo, we're gonna win and lose off of the stakes of what you and I can pull off.
Your boy Bud Mean was there.
No, he wasn't there at the time.
Oh, he wasn't there yet?
We had a solid 2 and a 3 next to Addison. The one dude was Jared Wayne. He was really solid. Like, we had other guys. Kenny threw for a lot of yards. Like, it's not like he didn't spread it around either.
Situational football. I'm not hating on it. You know, I'm just saying, like, no. No. I'm saying if Tavon came in that same year that he did that, Tavon would have for sure won the Blitz call. If Stedman Bailey was in that same year as that, Stedman would have for sure won the Blitz call. I'm saying if Geno was in the same year that Heisman, Geno might have won that Heisman.
I low-key wish we knew who had the better numbers. Gino's Heisman for Heisman year or the Kenny for Heisman year, and who actually statistically had a better year. I know Kenny won more that year, but Geno, they both won Orange Bowl, right?
Yeah, Geno won
the Orange Bowl that year, and then Kenny won.
Kenny sat out. He was getting ready for the draft.
Shoot, good call. Yeah.
Geno won MVP of the Orange Bowl too, and he hung 70 on the Clemson team. That was supposed to be the top-rated.
So he put up some empty stats. Then he put up some extra empty stats.
Was that Ty's boy? Was that Ty's boy? He was doing that one.
Hold on, name the other ones. You weren't done yet. Andre Ellington, Taj's boy. They had that tight end in there. If you remember, Bowers.
They had some dudes over there. They had some dudes.
They had a.
Was Martavius there?
I was just getting going. They had a Martavius there. They had a Sammy Watkins there. They had a DeAndre Hopkins there. They had a lot of stuff up there.
God, Sammy was down there. Yeah.
That's a mutant Sammy. That's a mutant DeAndre.
Yeah.
And that's a Martavius in there.
Facts.
And they had that defense over there.
Facts.
And he still put 70 on them boards. I'm listening.
I don't think Clemson was really caring about that game. They were probably just upset they weren't in the championship.
There it is.
It's crazy. That's when it still matters. It's crazy. That's when dudes didn't sit out.
Are we sure?
Because West Virginia had some first rounders on that team too. Don't get it twisted. It was a Bruce Irvin on that defense too.
Shout out to Bruce. Shout out to Bruce. If you know, you know.
Don't get it twisted over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just matters. School pride, West Virginia pride, Mountaineer pride. It was just different.
Shoot, it was Ellis Langston out there. Come on, man. One time for Ellis. I know he was out there on that. No, he might have been going by there. He been going by there.
On that train.
But salute Ellis, though. Salute Ellis, man. If you know, you know.
Anyway.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
There it is.
Buffalo Bill, if you know, you know.
Hey, you talking to me, man. What up, though? My teammate right there, man. I have first West Virginia teammate I had, bro. Never forget him. It's hilarious. Yeah, shout out.
Like, we're not the same. There's levels. We're not the same. We're not the same.
All right, well, you know, I'm gonna get us on a high note, on a happy note, on something that we could all be positive about. All right, so if you could, we obviously know it was history made when Bronny James was drafted 55th overall to the Los Angeles Lakers. Right.
Salute.
My man just signed this deal though. 4 for 7.9. How you feeling, man? We
fully guaranteed.
Fully guaranteed, baby. Fully guaranteed, man. Hey, let the good times keep rolling, man. How you feeling about it, man?
I'm all for the Bronny moves, man. I like Bronny, man. 3-and-D, man. You're going to be a better pro than college player.
Okay, facts.
You're going to be able to shoot the ball. That game going to open up to him. He'll be all right. He'll be nice. He'd have been a first-round corner. Product of the wrong sport. He played football. We not having this talk at all.
Now, TG, he just got 7.9 and is guaranteed.
They might have gave him 35.7. You'd have won in that first round, top 10.
Okay.
You see how explosive he is?
Okay.
He's explosive. I know he got some physicality. You'd have been a first-round corner. But
TG, you know everybody ain't with that hitting life now.
You're right. A lot
everybody
of great basketball players. But he's part of the James gang, man. You got to respect it,
This
man.
is facts. It's facts.
Like, it is what it is. Like, it's LeBron.
Yeah.
Like, you know? And that's Bronny. Bronny's going to be a good player. He's going to have all the spotlight. There's going to be haters. There's going to be people that love it.
Mm-hmm.
It just is what it is. Like, I'm for Bronny. I'm Team Bronny. Like, I hope he balls up there. And he needs to bring his brother into it. Like, keep it alive. Like, you know? I like what they got going. I love that you get to play with his pops. You know what I mean? Because Pop's going to find a way to get him open.
Oh,
hey,
facts on that. Facts on that.
Hey, hit that.
Hey, look,
knock that down right there.
I'm trying to figure out, does he move out to get his own spot now? Because he in L.A. L.A. price. He ain't going to get a better spot than where he at, man. He ain't going to get a better spot than where he's at right now, bro. He's staying in a beautiful spot, bro. He's gone? You think he out?
Hey, do we call him Pops on the court or do we call him?
That's real life, bro. That's real life. Do you ride with him to the game or not?
Do we call him Pops on the court or we call him Bron?
Like,
let me pick you up.
yeah, what's the late night? Like, yo, the game over. We going to the spot. It's like, yo, Dad, can I go? Like, what's
it's a little bit messy, so I won't get into the messiness. But, like, all the secrets come out, man. You part of the family now. You know how that goes, man.
Bro, yeah.
Hey, you remember the time?
Hey, yo, chill. You remember that time we was on the road together? Hey, yo, what are you doing, bro? Yeah.
So,
that's real life. All right.
I'm interested to see how it goes.
No, respect on that, man. Respect. All right. Well, shoot. That is all we got today. No, you got the holiday weekend. Stay safe out there. Don't get tased on
quick.
South Beach. No fireworks. What you got for us?
Hey, that Hard Knocks is dope, man. I just got to put it out there, man. That first episode of Hard Knocks is dope. That new one with the Giants, it showed all the background talk and all that.
Okay.
It was talking about Saquon, like that money. That new Hard Knocks is dope. If you ain't seen it yet, check it out.
Wait, are the
dope.
Giants? I thought the Bears were the team for the offseason.
Bears are going to be the team coming up in training camp, preseason.
The Bears is that Giants off season is dope. Like, you get to hear how they really feel on a certain
they did
situation.
One for free agency or something.
I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, they go for free agency, like,
because right now we know. Because who are they following? So you said they're going to follow the Giants then? No, they're doing the Bears. The Bears are for the preseason.
Training camp then, yeah.
Training camp. Steelers are end of the season.
That whole AFC North, yeah.
Whole AFC North, right. And I feel like it was is another team. I feel like it was 4 different teams they talked about.
He's talking about the Giants right now. I guess did they record stuff a couple months ago? Now they're just releasing it now.
They've been doing it.
Yeah, Alex Allgood and Damon Brown. They said it was dope. It was good. Like, you should check it out. Yeah, they both said that. Yeah.
It kind of made you laugh because they was like, nobody's gonna pick up Saquon. Like, and you already know what's gonna happen. Like, you gotta watch it. It's dope, bro.
Oh.
They're like, they're in there talking it. They're like, nobody's gonna buy this. Like, we'll be okay.
Wow. Right. Well, now you give me something to watch tonight while I'm researching. All right, I'm gonna just be chilling. I'm gonna watch this Giants.
Honestly,
Hard
I'll probably
Knocks.
watch it too.
Where, do you see it on YouTube or was you actually did it the right way? How'd you get this, man?
Yeah, you know.
All right, that's what I figured. Okay, I'll find it. I'll work my magic. Yeah.
I ain't play with it.
My dog, man, my dog.
Please.
Well, shoot. I don't think we're gonna. Well, I'm gonna tell you on the front end, we probably not gonna talk to you next week because I should be on vacay. All right.
No, man, big dog.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. I'm gonna be back. All right, I'm coming back.
Cancun on 3. Cancun on 3. You already in mode. You ready to break it up? Cancun on 3.
Stop it, bro. Stop it. Look, we only get one break out the year. All right, so I'm just gonna I just put my, you know what I mean. I let Deke know. I let everybody know I got my 2 weeks in. All right, I'm gonna be gone for a little bit. All right, but when we get back, then you already know what time it is. All right, so salute you, my dog. We're gonna be locking in like we always do. So with that being the case, salute you, man. Appreciate you. Stay safe out there, and we get you next time, baby.
Dog.
All right, peace, bro.
Family.